What's up everyone, so this is the new MacBook Pro with the M5 Max chip, and yeah, this is the kind of machine that doesn't really ask you what you want to do with it, it just kind of assumes you're going to push it to the absolute limit. And the specs on this thing are honestly a little ridiculous when you lay them out. We're talking about an 18-core CPU, a 40-core GPU, 128GB of unified memory, and 2TB of SSD storage. All packed into the 16.2-inch MacBook Pro in that space black finish. Now before we even get into performance, the first thing you notice is Apple hasn't really changed the design language here, and that's intentional. This is still that slab of precision machined aluminum, sharp edges, minimal branding, no unnecessary noise. It's the same design philosophy that's been refined over years at this point, and at this stage it's less about reinvention and more about consistency. The 16.2-inch display is still one of the best panels you can get on a laptop. Extreme brightness, deep blacks, promotion smoothness up to 120Hz, and just insane color accuracy. If you're doing anything from video editing to color grading or even just watching content, this screen alone kind of spoils you for everything else. But the real story here is inside. The M5 Max chip is where things start to feel less like a laptop and more like a portable workstation. Everyday tasks? Obviously effortless. You're not even thinking about performance when you're browsing, multitasking, or running typical apps. But where it gets interesting is when you actually start pushing it. We're talking 4K and even 8K video timelines, heavy After Effects compositions, 3D rendering, massive photo libraries, and complex multitasking workflows all running at the same time. And the machine just doesn't really flinch. The 40-core GPU is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, especially in GPU-accelerated workflows. And the unified memory architecture means you're not constantly running into bottlenecks between CPU and GPU memory pools like traditional systems. Even with 128GB of unified memory, what stands out is not just the size, but how efficiently it's being used. You can have multiple professional-grade apps open at once, and the system still feels responsive. Thermals are also surprisingly controlled for something this powerful. The fans do exist, they do kick in under sustained load, but Apple's silicon efficiency is still kind of the defining factor here. It's not a loud, constantly ramping workstation experience. It's more controlled, more gradual. Battery life is another area where this thing quietly stays ahead. Even with this level of performance potential, you're still getting all-day battery in mixed use. And even under heavier workloads, you're not instantly tethered to a charger the way you would be with most high-performance laptops. Now, realistically, this machine is not for everyone, and that's important to say. This is not a casual laptop. It's not even really a prosumer machine in the traditional sense anymore. This is for people who already know exactly why they need this much power. Video editors, 3D artists, developers working on large-scale builds, maybe some machine learning workflows depending on setup. And for those users, it's kind of hard to overstate how seamless everything feels. It's not just about raw benchmarks, it's about the fact that you stop thinking about performance entirely. You just work. That said, it also comes with the usual Apple reality check: price. This configuration sits at the extreme high end of the spectrum, and once you start adding maxed-out specs like this, you're very clearly in professional workstation territory, not consumer laptop territory. So the real question becomes not, is it good? Because obviously it is. The question is, do you actually need this level of performance in a portable machine? Because if you do, there really aren't many things in this category that compete at this level of polish, ecosystem integration, and sustained performance. And yeah, if you are looking to buy this Apple MacBook Pro with the M5 Max, 18-core CPU, 40-core GPU, 128GB unified memory, 2TB SSD in space black, you can check the link provided in the description. But overall, this is one of those machines that doesn't really try to impress you with flashy changes. It just quietly raises the ceiling of what a laptop can do, again.